A mountain cave on the outskirts of Ostia. Here, a sacred weapon lies waiting, the seal guarding it broken. However, to retrieve the weapon, one must pass a trial. A long, seemingly uncrossable distance. Elwood must overcome the challenge with the help of his friends. Elwood's true strength will soon be sorely tested. Chapter 28, Valorous Roland. Ah, sweet Ninian. This time, you will open the gate. So you intend to resist me to the end. You only joined me to postpone your own friends' deaths, did you? You never had any intention of offering your aid freely? Whether you wish it or not, it is all the same to me. I will call forth a dragon and claim its quintessence. I will harness a power never before seen on this world. And I will become this world's master. That is my desire. Ninian, you are but a tool to help me achieve that end. I don't want to help you. I don't want to do it. Don't want to? You are truly amusing. My dear, I am not looking for your consent. You are weak, and I am strong. You will bend before me. No. It's the same as when I sacrificed Elwood's father. With enough energy, I do not need your acquiescence. Come, Ninian, open the gate. No, no, no. No! So, at last, your true form is liberated. To where do you hope to run, beast? You'll never be human. Why do you cling to them so? What would Elwood say if he saw your hideous form? Ninian, for one such as you, there will never be a place you can call your home. I never imagined there could be a place like this in Lycia. The air is so hot, it even hurts to breathe. Look down there, there's lava everywhere. Hey, next to the path, are those columns of flame? Long ago, in the depths of this cavern, when Lycia was a single country, an altar was built. Here, in this place, there's something here that needs protection from those with evil hearts. Durandal, right? That's correct. The weapons we wielded contained great strength. Power fearsome enough to cut down dragons. Today, the might in those remaining weapons is not what it once was. Yet they have been safeguarded to keep them from evil hands. This place, no one stepped foot in here since Roland's death. Roland's presence still fills the air. All that reside here now are former soldiers who guard the sword. This is your trial, Elwood. A few of you may enter, but only you can approach the altar. Go, and prove that you have the strength to wield Durandal. And here we go, guys, time for Elwood's trial, and this is among the most unique maps in this game. As you can see, we get a trifle 5 units, one of them which is mandatory Elwood. And the way that this is set up is that we have 2 units over here, 2 units right here, Elwood in the middle, and they will stick to their assigned paths until the end of the map. You may think that, yeah, I have Lorene right here, so maybe she can go over these gaps right here, these valleys. Not the case. Absolutely no unit can pass bypass these right here. So be very wary of that when you're choosing your units. I've already chosen my units. I picked Florina because, well, she's behind level-wise, but also she's very good against these mages right here with their high res, and her ability to actually hit from afar with a spear. And I also chose Lowen and Luis over here, one because they are more defensive units when it comes to Lowen, and a more offensive unit when it comes to Luis, and they can both hit long range as well. So here we go, not a whole lot more strategy to plan besides that, but I will say, make sure you bring a medic, make sure they have Physic, as Priscilla does, going to be very important, because Eliwood's the only one that can go against this boss, Georg, weird name, and he doesn't have any way to heal himself unless you have Physic, or you give him like an elixir or something like that. And now that I think of it, I might actually want to give him an elixir, but let me make sure I have that before we actually start. Oh yeah, I gave him all these right here. I can go ahead and actually, I'm gonna give him this vulnerary. I think I'll give him... I think I want to keep all of these right here. Maybe not the rapier. I'll go ahead and give the rapier, because I don't believe we're going to be using that, and I'll go ahead and take an elixir just to make sure. And maybe a speedwing? Yeah, I think Eliwood would be a good use of that speedwing. We'll go ahead and use that before I set off. Go ahead and use that, because I think he needs it. 2 more speed. Let's see if that helps us out a bit on this map. But other than that, not a whole lot more strategy. Let's do it. So first and foremost, I mean, we're kind of bottlenecked right here. Not like we can do a whole lot more. I brought a light brand just because it'll help against these heavily armored units right here that Eliwood usually wouldn't be able to do a whole lot against, since the light brand attacks their resistance. So let's see what we got here. The Killing Edge is going to be what we mainly use here. Gonna save the Silver Sword for when we really need to make a dent in something. Oh, also a good reason to bring the light brand is because it is a long distance weapon as well, which is kind of rare for the sword classes. Glad to see the Killing Edge is following along in the Rapier's footsteps and only critting on the second hit. But everyone else is going to be just kind of going forward right here. Let's see what Florina can do. Can use the Steel Lance here, unless I'll be in range of some other attacking units. Won't quite be in range of that Dark Mage there, so I won't need the Short Spear. And I'm going to keep Priscilla at a very safe distance to where she's not getting hit at all. Priscilla's pretty much just going to be a heal bot for Eliwood when it comes to that final boss down there, as that thing can be quite dangerous. And with that, Florina's already caught up level-wise, so okay, there we go. And now for you two over here. Since these are both archers, let's go ahead and see what they got. A longbow, so I won't be able to counter that one at all, and a steel bow. I want to go ahead and make sure... I guess he can attack us from that pillar right there if he wants to. Don't know if there's any avoiding that, really, to be honest, but go ahead and try. Go ahead and bring him up right here. Gonna keep the short spear equipped yet, and I give the Brave Lance here as well, since I'm running a little low on armament. The lances aren't as bad, but boy, I really messed up in not getting more axes at the end of that last level, but what are you gonna do? We only have like this level and one more after that we're gonna have to deal with before supply issues will be remedied, so... yeah. Now that I think about it, I probably could have brought that warp staff along to give Eliwood some help here in the middle row. But it's Eliwood's trial, you know, he's supposed to take it on alone. Supposed to be the one-man army, just charging up through the center there. Oh yeah, and I forgot the gimmick of this map. This is one I'm pretty familiar with because future Fire Emblems would bring us back. I believe every single one, actually. Even up to 3 houses back in 2019, the most recent one. See these right here? These little spaces on the floor, how they're different colored? Yeah, so if your unit is on top of one of these at the end of a turn, they're gonna take damage just like that, so you want to watch out for that. It's really no good. So, this is why I brought the light brand right here. As you can see, yeah, we'll be able to take him out. But if we had just attacked with, say, like the Silver Sword, wouldn't have been nearly as effective. Well, 15, so, okay, maybe just about as effective, honestly. But, thing is, we can attack from a distance and not have any counterattacks from a lance weapon guy who would have the triangle advantage on us. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so, what I could do is that I could give Eliwood some help by using my units to kind of snipe these guys from afar. Don't really want to do that though, because, well, Eliwood's kind of far behind. He's only level 1 compared to the rest of our units that are level 6 and 7 at this point, so he's gonna just use the regular steel lance, maybe the steel sword. Yeah, I think we need to start kind of conserving our lances. Won't be too bad. Like, I don't think like a unit's gonna be a dead unit because it just doesn't have any weapons or anything like that, but... definitely want to be cognizant of that. And yeah, I'm directly on top of that lava square. I did not even think about that. Ah, you hate to see it. Well, let's go ahead and use the short bow, I guess. Yeah, we'll use the short bow. No need to use a steel bow if I don't need to. There you go, Luis. Most of these guys, I guess because of the nature of the map, you know, they're pretty underleveled. Like a level 10 mercenary, they're not even promoted units, and I think that's the same for all of these guys, pretty much. Well, we got some snipers and some higher tier units all the way up here, I suppose, but not the vast majority of them like we might be used to at this point. Understandable though, I mean, very limited resources. And let me make sure that I'm not on top of anything, don't want to end up in the wrong space again. Yeah, I think we're good. I do want to attack this one with the short spear though, because that Dark Mage is definitely going to try to retaliate on me. Let's see, do I want to do it to this guy, though? Yeah, I might want to do that so this one I can actually kill him on the counterattack. And even if it had hit, probably would have just bounced right off. And I don't think Priscilla's really in danger of being hit by anyone out here, so go ahead and move her up here, and that'll be that. I gotta say though, having a very short, confined map after what we just went through, nice change of pace. I think the developers definitely knew what they were doing from a pacing perspective with this map. After that knockdown, drag-out, hour-and-a-half battle against Linus and the Black Fang we just had. Oof. Keep him coming, keep him coming. What if I can get Florine up to level 9? Yeah, with the amount of experience we're getting, probably not. A lot of archers out here, though. Thankfully, Luis is just way too freaking fast. And way too freaking strong, too. So he's not even gonna back up, so I guess I did not need the short spear for that. Well, I would have been able to attack this guy initially if I hadn't used it. Which means I wouldn't have gotten the KO there, so... Yeah, now that one gave a lot of experience, just the difference between promoted and non-promoted. A lot of elixirs on this map as well. Oh, I forgot about that, yikes. Yeah, he's got bolting. Well, even if Priscilla had gotten hit by that, don't think it would have been the worst thing in the world. Her res is quite high. I do need to take him out ASAP though, that is for sure. I'm surprised these two guys didn't attack me right here. I guess I'll just go ahead and use the light brand again. Since with Eliwood, I need to keep as much HP as possible. I do not want to get on those steps. It's almost like the light brand was designed for Eliwood to use exactly at this juncture. Still just not getting any good level ups, eh, Eliwood? Trying to help you out with the speed here, but it's just not working, I tell you. Okay, so what here? Well, since that is an under-promoted unit, I think I could probably kill this one with Lowen. And then I think Luis can take down a heavily armored unit. With the silver bow, yeah, definitely. Those things are so strong. Boy, no one feels like getting any good level ups on this map, it would seem. Although, if I don't want to, get hit by the lava, I have to use the longbow. Yeah, can't quite do that. How many more units are along this path? Not a ton, just 2. So I think it would be fine if Luis takes one lava hit, as long as she can take this guy out. Not with the short bow. Steel bow? Silver bow? Yeah, there we go. Don't want these guys sniping Eliwood whenever he gets up there. Granted, probably wouldn't do a whole lot of damage, if any at all. Okay, well, a vulnerary is definitely better than rather an elixir is definitely better than a vulnerary, so... Won't have any issue dropping that. Unfortunately, can't send it to Merlinus. I guess it makes sense, because Merlinus isn't down here, so... Okay, can you kill this thing, Florina? Yes, you can, rather easily, actually. Can't even counter due to bolting. And that's level 9. Whew. Ooh, and some strength and speed. God, is Thorina on par with Eliwood strength-wise now? She was at 16. What is Eliwood at? 15. Florina is officially stronger than Eliwood. I laugh so I don't cry. Although he is a mounted unit now, so he gets that added utility, I suppose, but still not good. Not good at all. Granted, I gave Florina, you know, the power items I had, but that only accounts for, like, +2 strength. I mean, that's a good amount, all things considered, but... I mean, she's supposed to be a squishy, weak Pegasus Knight, not the main lord. And just all the cool crit animations for these promoted units. Defense isn't bad. I think that's one more thing she had over Will, actually. I think superior defenses as well. Kind of thinking into it, you know, we have 2 levels left pretty much. I don't think, like, there are really any kind of, like, chinks in the armor. But unit-wise, I can't really think of any weakness that we have. And this is why I brought Florina, by the way. With the short spear and just all the mages down on this path, just tink, tink, tink. I know what you may be saying. Well, I mean, you could have brought Lucius or Urkinor to take care of these. They would have done 0 damage too. Correct. And quite frankly, because they're so much more powerful than these mages, they probably could have KO'd them in return too. But I didn't want to take a chance against these other kind of promoted units. I didn't want to attack them with magic since they probably would have tanked it. Mages can't really take on, can't really take on physical attacks though, you know? Okay, so I guess we're going this way? What is this guy doing? Only 6. Well, I guess we'll see. Go ahead and equip the Killing Edge again. Don't believe we'll need any long-range attacks. What is the range of this sniper right here? Well, we probably won't allow him to take the initial hit at the very least, so... Can I move him all the way up? Yes, I can, alright. And... yeah, just keep the spear equipped, I suppose. I mean, both of you are the same level, right? Both level 8, so... it doesn't matter who really gets that experience right there. And everyone else, just go, I guess. Attack with the Steel Lance. I mean, we're almost done, to be honest. Very short map indeed. Which is something you would expect from a more handheld Fire Emblem. No conventional wisdom as far as what handheld games traditionally do is concerned, but... Fire Emblem doesn't care about that. They're gonna have their epic adventure, doesn't matter if it's on the GBA. In fact, this game, I guess you could say it was the preceding game for this one. The game that this is a prequel to. It would kind of start the cycle of Fire Emblem being handheld. Only really having true success on handhelds until the late 2010s, dare I say. Although I think Path of Radiance may have done okay, but it really wasn't anything compared to what Awakening and Fates would later do. Okay, who's gonna get the KO here? Of course, the Silver Bow can do it very easily. So again, the Steel Bow for that matter. Yep, let's go ahead and do it with you, I guess. Let's see, Steel Bow. Yep, there we go. And that's gonna be pretty much all Lauwen and Luis can do over here. They can still assist by hitting through the walls, and they may get the opportunity to do that, actually. I guess we'll see. But for right now, we need to just head everyone up. I don't know how that one guy just kind of slipped through the cracks right there, but I want to make sure that, like, this one doesn't have a hand axe or something. Which it does, so Priscilla definitely would have been at risk right there. Probably would have KO'd her, too, since that is a promoted unit. Let's go ahead and get up here. Let's see if we can draw out the guy that way. Yeah, it's gonna come meet me over here now. Well, didn't count on this guy actually having a hand axe too, but... that's fine. Well, he's gonna die anyway. Rest in pieces. I can just go ahead and get her out of the way here by doing that. Of course, Priscilla can't really get up there. Well, let's go ahead and see if Elowood can take out this guy, though, using the light brand. Can't quite. He'll be able to do it on the counter, though. And let's see. Okay, I can't attack anything right here, so I kinda just want to keep Louise and Lauwen right here. I believe this one's gonna have a hand axe as well. Not a hand axe, the highest tier of throwable axe, being the tomahawk. Yeah, that's a strong one. Looks like we'll get that one if we beat him as well, so... these two are good right here, don't need to use them anymore. And I'm gonna have to wait till this one is gone, or he moves a little bit more in order to get Priscilla up there, so... we know what we have to do. Elowood just has to hurry up. Hit me with a 28. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, you're just not gonna get any strength, huh? Okay, fine with me. I don't care. Ooh, and another elixir. Interestingly enough, I think this guy has a rapier. I mean, at this point, like, it's effective against infantry, so it's good, but it's just so weak, you know? Only 7 might. Give me a break here. Always critting on the second hit. Always, always, always. And we get a rapier. So what do I want to send over there? Well, not the rapier. Maybe one of these elixirs? Because I kind of like all of these guys, to be honest. Yeah, I guess we'll send an elixir. Kinda don't like to do it, but... what are you gonna do? So this is the last guy standing between us and the boss. Let's see if we can one-shot him. Killing Edge can do it just fine. Or actually, no, it's gonna come up one short. Did the math wrong in my head right there. Huh. That's fine, though. We'll be good on the counter. Doesn't matter all that much. That guy can only get right there, so we'll go ahead and move Priscilla up what we can. Oh, look at this. These are actually breakable walls right here that we could take it down if we wanted to help Ellawood out. I actually kind of forgot about that. Let's see, can the boss reach us from right there? Yeah, he can. So we want to be careful about that. Don't want to do it for right now. Seriously. Okay, fine. I got a weapon that's a bit stronger than that. Got the silver sword. That'll do it. So we are going to be just out of the boss's range here. And I do want to make it to where I might not be able to snipe them with all my units, but I know Luis with her longbow should at least be able to do it, so... Another elixir! Huh. No, don't drop the silver sword, I might need that coming up. I guess we're dropping another elixir, I did not plan this out very well. Actually, do I need this rapier? I mean, it's only 22 attack. Yeah, I guess it's a good option. Kinda sucks, but what are you gonna do? So I probably want to go ahead and heal up Ellawood right here, which is why I brought it along the Physic. Want him to be at full HP for when he's gonna have to take on that boss right there. Let's go ahead and get Lowen and Luis in. Oh, I mean, they're about as close as I can already get, huh? Go ahead and move Florina up here. Don't know what she can really do, but... Okay. Here he comes. I am one of Sorolin's warriors. Georg. You trespass here. I will cut you down. That's a big hit. 25 if he hits us. Chance is pretty low, but still, big hit. So let's see what Ellawood can actually do here. Can do 22 with the silver sword guaranteed, which is pretty good. Killing Edge, a bit less, although that is a 30% chance of a hit crit. Librarian does absolutely nothing, so does the Killing Edge. So the Silver Sword can do it, it might break in the process, but let's see what we got. And I need to get Priscilla up there to where she can get with Physic if she needs to. Now I could attack with the longbow here. No, I can't actually because it's one away. We might have to do that later, actually. But we'll see. We'll see how Ellawood does with his one-on-one battle here. Getting pretty lucky dodging all these big tomahawk hits, not gonna lie. Okay, how much could I actually do with the longbow here? Only one, so... She can't really help out even if she wanted to. But I think we'll be fine, though. Even if he hits us here, I can always heal up Ellawood with the Physic, so we should be fine. This is actually, I don't want to say that's a common thing that Fire Emblem did, but this, like, one-on-one between, like, big characters, and the only way you can heal them is with a Physic from afar. Something the series would do in the future. I'm not really going to talk about it anymore. If you play Path of Radiance, you know what I'm talking about, though, but, let's just say this isn't the last time the series would do something like this. And I think this will do it. Ellawood solos the final boss, breaks the silver sword in the process, but... Hey, doing it with a crit seems pretty appropriate. I don't understand. You seem... familiar. Who are you? You and Sorolin are as one. So what's the level that we're gonna end this with? 4 or 5? 5, okay. And some strength and speed. Finally giving me a break here, Ellawood. And we get the Tomahawk. Oh, crap. I have to discard something now. May as well discard this silver sword. Yeah, only one left for it. And all we have to do now is capture his Ellawood. Here we go. You have stood your guard for so long. I'm sorry. Their souls may now rest. At long last. Time for a reunion of sorts. Elwood, move back. My old friend, the little knight, Sir Roland. Roland, awaken and answer my call. My friend, wise, all-seeing Athos. Good to see you, Roland. I feel much time has passed, seeing you again. It brings back memories. Fighting the dragons, old friends. All this time lost in memory. It's been almost 1,000 years, and yet, once again, the world is threatened by one who craves the might of dragons. The might of dragons? Heed my words, Roland. This boy is descended from your blood. Please, lend him your strength. I no longer have flesh and bone in this world. I cannot... No, wait. Take this. Its blade shall serve as a vessel for my soul's strength. If you do such a thing, you will pass forever from the reach of this world. And yet my heart will be glad. If I might help my children, there is nothing else I need do. I ask that you see this through, my friend. I will. Lord Athos, who was that man? So you were able to see him too. That was your ancestor, the warrior Roland. That was Roland. Look. Above the altar. A sword. Take it. It belongs to you now. What a wondrous blade. Durandal, the sword of sacred fire. So this is the legendary blade. Durandal, the sword of sacred fire. It's strange, isn't it? I've never seen it before. And yet, it feels so familiar. I will use this to battle Nurgle. Come to the Dragon's Gate. What? The sword? It's glowing. Watch out. Something's coming. It can't be. It's a dragon. No. How is it possible? Get back, everyone. Elwood, are you alright? I think so. My body moved on its own. It was as if the sword itself was guiding my arm. The sword of sacred fire was made to combat dragons. With so much power, who can say what it might be capable of? But this ice dragon, surely... Is something the matter, Lord Athos? No. Let me be the one to answer that. Blackheart, Nurgle. Ninian proved useless. I've come for a replacement. Nils! Don't waste your breath. You won't be awake for some time. Nils will do for me what Ninian would not. Scum! What have you done with Ninian? It's not what I've done. It's what you've done, Ellawood. What? Ellawood, did you never once question it? Why the siblings were needed to open the Dragon's Gate? Why did it have to be Ninian and Nils? The answer is simple. The Dragon's Gate cannot be opened by humans. Why would humans be able to open a gate that was designed for dragons? What? It's pitiful, really. Poor Ninian's plight. Coaxed by my honeyed words, she passed through the gate. Though unable to return home, she refused to aid me and wandered lost and alone until she was slain by the hand of the one she loved. What are you saying? Can you not guess? Or is it that you are afraid to know? Very well. Let me tell you, Ellawood. The ice dragon, there. The beast slaughtered by your hand. That is Ninian, the girl who adored you. She returned to her true form and lost all human memory. Yet you, above all else, remained in her heart, and she came here. Look upon the creature you have slain. That is Ninian. Go on, look. She's using the last of her strength to take human form for one last time. I believe there may still be time enough to say farewell. You know, of course, that you cannot save her. Nurgle, you foul demon! It's not me, you, Ellawood. You killed her. You. Calm down. Get hold of yourself, Ellawood. Lord Ellawood. Ninian? Ninian. Ellawood. Ninian, please, don't die. What have I done? I'm glad. What? That you are unharmed, my lord. I'm so glad. Ninian? You can't answer me. Ninian. That's enough. You'll await the end of the world, trembling in the shadows of dragons. I will not permit it. Instead, I will see you perish in flame. The purest fire, flame breath. Very impressive, Archsage Athos. However, fire is no longer my foe. Look, not even a legendary blade can cause me harm. At long last, I am impervious. Ugh. Miserable, aren't you, Athos? Yet, out of respect for the great man you used to be, I'll leave. After all, 500 years ago, we followed the same path, did we not, old friend? What do we do now? Not even legendary weapons can stop him. Nils, you're awake. Are you okay? Ninian. Ninian. Ninian? Where is my... Nils, I'm so sorry. Huh?